Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is going to be a little different. You already can tell by being a little different because I have the camera not facing me. You're not going to see my face. And instead, you are staring at my LED. So, for the time being, this is going to be a bit of a first time approach, a little bit of a warm up, if you will, of something that I wanted to do for quite some time, something that I really thought about, bringing something different to you guys and to YouTube in general. So with that said, well, let me give you a brief description of what I'm doing. I'm going to be telling stories, and this will be like one of the initial formats that I want to do it. Like a prime example, I could just give like a brief description of the location and the people that are involved. However, in this particular iteration, I'm going to give you the ultimate opportunity to use your imagination and give your thoughts, your ideas, use your creativeness inside of you to make the characters come to life. Your description of what the characters will look like, because I will be giving them names and I will give them a voice, but it's up to you to give them a face, an appearance. They're like it could be like very brief or a detailed description of each character. Now, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Oh, the best way that you can do that is write it in the comment section and I can read through the comments, and I will like the ones, and I will like all of them, because there is no right or wrong answer to how the characters are, because these are your characters. I'm just pretty much telling their story. It's a one way that I could do like this. It's the one way that I can describe it. But with this long intro, as long as it is, I'm just going to go ahead with it. So here we go. I'm kind of nervous, guys, because this is something that I'm really going to be putting a lot of effort into, and I really want it to be something that everyone enjoys. This is something that's I want to say late night tales from Dude, I guess. So here we go. We are going to start with a meeting. No, a confrontation between a king and a god. Here we go. You may enter. King Demetrius, what brings you? Save your conversations for someone that cares. I'm sorry. You know what you've done. My people have lost all faith in me. That sounds like a you problem. Are you are you out of your mind? That does not sound like my problem. This is your exact fault. And why is that? A better question. How? Your your miracles have given them a reason to not rely on me, not to rely on my royal guards, not to rely on any of my assistants. My mere presence is completely ignored. I feel less of a king and more like them. And it's much more than that. Ever since your public appearance and announcement that you are a god, I have lost all my loyal subjects gone. One by one, they have dropped believing in me and having faith in me, worshiping me, and they have gone to you. Where, in what time is that fair? You want fairness in worship from people that can make decisions on their own. They don't have a choice but to praise me. I am the one that gave them shelter. The town that they are in, the kingdom that they are in, I allow them to stay here. This is not up for debate. This is my world. King Demetrius. No, no. You don't get to say anything in this instance. You are testing my patience. Realize that you are just a man compared to me. If I deem it so, I can make sure that you never sit on the throne again. Do I make myself clear? Oh, I hear you loud and clear. Your threats are empty when I have nothing already. I am losing. Unless that's what you wanted the whole time. What would I want with a worldly possession as in your kingdom? I control the world itself. You are just your kingdom is just a minuscule piece of what I already own, of what I can already do. I could make this entire country disappear with a thought. I can send you to the void, and you could never escape. Or I could give you infinite amount of power, riches beyond your imagination. I can do it all. Yet, for some reason, you are going against me because you want so much of what I have, and that is the admiration of the people. You cannot have that. I can get whatever I want because my name is Demetrius. I am the king. I am worshipped. I am praised for what I have done for these people. And your little magic tricks are not going to last long. They will see you as nothing more than a flawed being that looks for nothing more than control. A simple-minded, a simple-minded thought process that you have. King Demetrius. Or should I just call you Demetrius, since your kingdom is slowly but surely disappearing right in front of your eyes, in front of the eyes of the rest of the world? You are nothing more than a shattered man trying to grasp at straws, blaming everyone else for your lack of leadership. As a king, you are supposed to have poise. You are supposed to show that you have everything under control, your determination undeterred, your mind clear, and your heart full of love for its people. However, seeing as though that the very few of your kingdom's followers, is disappearing and coming to worship me instead, I pity your thoughts. I pity you because you are nothing more than a man. You're not a king of benevolence. You are a king of selfishness. And it is destroying you. Am I right? You are not going to get away with this. I will strike you down. I will bring this whole temple down with you inside of it. And then what? And then my royal guard will destroy you. Pick apart your feeble body. And then I will find a way to harness your power, and I can become the God King that they need. You think they need you? They clearly do not. What they need is a leader of compassion, of clarity, of absolute power. As you said earlier, you are going to bring down this temple with me inside and then try to harness my power. I will strike you a deal. I will give you a portion of my power, so then you can try to strike me down. But you have 48 hours to do so. But if you do not succeed, that power that you so much crave and that you use at your leisure will consume you from the inside out. You are giving me the opportunity to beat you, to get rid of you once and for all. I'm giving you a chance to reconsider, to make a smarter decision than you've ever done in your entire existence. One that your father and your grandfather can be proud of. because as of this point, you're following in their footsteps, looking for power in the simpler way out. But it will not be that simple. You'll be granted power, but only a portion. And not only that, it is my power that took me centuries to master. You are given only 2 days to do the same. Do you think you have that type of conviction? I desire that power. That power rightfully belongs to me because I am King Demetrius and I deserve it. You are nothing more than a fraud. Yes, you're a fraudulent, fragile being that needs to hide behind this facade of absolute power. You don't have that. You don't have that at all. You're a simple, I want to believe you're nothing more than a warlock of some kind that somehow decided to learn some enough. Either take the deal or not. My patience is running dry. Fine. I'll take your deal. I would have that wonderful portion of your power. The hubris of man is quite intriguing in moments. This is just foolishness. You made a serious mistake. A portion of my power can only be handled by those that have dealt with beings of my caliber. Those that have been deemed as worthy to handle it. Your body, mind, and spirit weren't capable of doing so. So, your body was destroyed. Such a pitiful king with so much potential. Enter. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. I am looking for King Demetrius. He has... What has happened here? He made a terrible choice that cost him his life. It's very unfortunate. Now who's going to lead this place? There are a lot of us that are still hungry. You shall lead this kingdom. What is your name, young man? Thomas. Young Thomas. You will now be deemed the king. hereby decree that King Thomas is the new ruler of Valden. Treat this kingdom as you would treat your family, with care and love and respect, and you will be rewarded. It is a huge responsibility, but I shall take it. I will be making observations. A messenger of mine will come back to this kingdom and give me a full-on report of your progress as king. Do not let my faith in you be tarnished. I will do right by the people and by you. Until next time. All right, guys. So what did you think? First time doing this. Give your thoughts. What do you give? What do you give, like rating wise? What do you give for this story? That was pretty much it. And I want to say during medieval times, you know, during the time of gods and humans, and I want you to give your thoughts on how you would describe the god King Demetrius and the new King Thomas. Those are the three that you can focus on, you know? Give a brief description, or give like your most detailed description of these characters, and I will do my darndest. Wow. And I will do my darndest. My cat just kind of zipped off really fast. That's why you heard, you know, that was my cat on bed going through his anxiety. But yeah, give me a description of Thomas, Demetrius, and the god, who I haven't given a name, and I'm working on that. But then it depends on if you want this story to proceed further, or are you looking for a different tale? And then that's another thing that you can do for me in the comment section is tell me if you want another story or continuation of this story, and give me a description of the 3 characters that I've done so far. And I will go through every single one of them in the comment section. I will like every single one of them, because this is pretty much your characters. There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. And I cannot wait to see what you guys have thought of. All right, so with that said, this has been Dude, with a beginning of something that is going to be wonderful. And I hope you guys are here for the journey, and I will see you next time, next Sunday night. Well, yeah, next Sunday night. Peace.